right, well, our research team is standing by with a list of top 10 stocks that you can watch out for today. The market indications are that we will start well in the green. But Anuj, let me begin with you. What are you looking at today?
Sonia, financials, because yesterday also spoke about a couple of names like City Union Bank. That's really the place to be in right now. State Bank of India actually could be very interesting because that's the one which has come back to that 520 sort of zone. Normally it's the level where it takes support. And the other one I'm watching out for is Cholamandalam. It's almost in a blue sky territory, just look at the charts at a multi-year breakout level. If it happens, yesterday of course it was down because of expiry, but strong stock, so that's something I'll keep an eye on.
All right, so financials in focus. Anuj, thanks very much for that. Now, Dr. Reddys and Gland Pharma should be in focus as well. Ekta is here to tell us more. Ekta, morning.
Morning. Well, I expect, and I'm going to add granules in as well because this news just came out. So for Dr. Reddys, the FTO7 or FTO11, which is basically their formulation facility, has received an EIR, which is an establishment inspection report. That means that the agency has concluded that this inspection is closed. They had received only 2 observations, so the street was already quite optimistic on this particular inspection and the outcome of it. Gland Pharma, there was a pre-market inspection by the US FDA at their facility in Hyderabad, and it covered regulations for medical devices as well. This plant was inspected from 22nd to 25th August. They received 1 observation for that, so that's positive for Gland Pharma. Remember that they've had a very strong regulatory track record in any case, so this is not something which is a complete surprise for Gland. And lastly, Granules, US FDA has classified their Virginia unit as a voluntary action indicated status. Now this would probably be the most positive out of all 3 of them because it had received 6 observations all the way back in July when it was inspected by the US FDA. So definitely a positive for them. All three of the stocks, I expect them to be in the green.
All right, thanks a lot, Ekta, for that. Let's hop across to Sonal now. She's tracking some more stocks that are in the news. Sonal, good morning.
Good morning, Sonia. Well, starting with Nelco, because the company has been speaking about how in-flight connectivity is a big trigger for them. And now they've announced that they've signed an agreement with Intelsat Commercial Aviation to offer in-flight connectivity in India's airspace as well. HOEC, that will be in focus because the company has a board meet scheduled on 30th August to consider fundraising. Eicher Motors and Crompton Consumer, Crompton Greaves, both of them will be in focus because for Eicher, the CFO, Mr. Kaliswaran Arunachalam, has resigned with effect from 2nd of September, and he will be joining Crompton Greaves from 5th of September. So there is a corporate update out there. Nykaa will be in focus because Anomaly, a hair care brand, will be launched in India exclusively on Nykaa. Remember, it is a brand, it is a hair care brand which is founded by Priyanka Chopra Jonas. And lastly, Max Life will be in focus because Max Life Pension Fund Management has received PFRDA's approval to start operations. So that stock should see some green today.
All right, thanks for that. Let's go across to Abhishek now. He has some more stocks that are in the news. Abhishek, what are you looking at?
Well, to begin with, Spandana Sphurti over there, India Ratings has removed the negative watch stance that they had on the company. So that's a good part. Goa Carbon has resumed operation at its Bilaspur unit, wherein they are already feeding the raw material in, and preliminary heat is already up. They are expected to have operations beginning soon over there. Back to you.
Okay, thanks a lot for that. So a lot of small stocks in focus. Here's a quick recap in case you missed out on any of them. Stocks with positive news flow. There's Dr. Reddys, Gland Pharma, Nelco, HOEC, Crompton, Nykaa, Max Financial, Spandana Sphurti and Goa Carbon. While the only stock with negative news flow today is Eicher Motors because of the resignation of one of the top management. Also, you have a downgrade coming in on that stock, so we'll keep an eye out there. But ACC and Ambuja are in focus on the back of the open offer. Nigel is here with more on that. Nigel.
Well, most of the details are known, in terms of the Adani Group looking to buy both these 2 companies. What's wise today important is because the open offer starts today. That's from August 26th and it closes on September 9th itself. Keep in mind that the open offer price for Ambuja Cements, well, it's a little lower than the current market price. Though, in fact, the open offer price becomes a bit of a base. So expect these stocks to remain firm, for the next few trading sessions on. And later on, the street will start building in those benefits of a new promoter coming in there and also the other cost saving measures. So expect the stocks to remain in focus for the next couple of weeks.
All right, Nigel, thanks very much for that. We'll take a very quick break here. Up next, we connect with Gurmeet Chadha of Complete Circle Consultants for some fundamental